This is our drive-thru. A couple things I want to point out to you. One is in our drive-thru we do about 45% of our sales. Now some Chick-fil-A's do as much as 55 or 60% of their sales for their drive-thrus. It just kind of depends on your market, you know, and people's preferences and stuff like that. And so, you know, in this little bitty area though, we do 45% of our sales. And like I said, some stores are doing 60% of their sales out of this area. Other thing I want to draw your attention to over here, this is our ice cream machine. Okay, this is where the infamous ice dream comes out. Milkshakes are made here. This is our shake-based dispenser. So we, you know, when we make a milkshake, we start with the shake base, then we put your topping in there, your ice cream, mix it all up. Same way they do it at Steak and Shake if you get your milkshakes there ever. And we just feel like that, you know, you'll find sometimes we go an extra step on recipes and stuff like that because we just feel like it's a better product. Yeah. Better in the end. And yes, it takes a little bit longer to make that way, but we feel like there again, the final product is a superior product. And given the choice of skimping on quality or speed, we would rather figure out a way to try to make a slower process go faster than to go with an inferior product. So. Right. Which Rochelle's working on a banana pudding milkshake, which is probably our most complicated one right now.
And the most chaos.
All right,
like
guys,
700
step on back to the kitchen. By the way, lemonade, freshly squeezed, lemons, sugar, and water. All right, that's all there is to it.
Y'all squeeze your own lemons?
We do. We do. And as a matter of fact, that is probably the least liked job in Chick-fil-A usually is being the guy that or girl that has to squeeze the lemons. But yes, we definitely do it every day. Anywhere from 2 to 5 cases of lemons, depending on how busy we're going to be, time of the year. Obviously, summertime, it's hotter. We do a little bit more lemonade this time of year. So. Okay, we'll just kind of walk this way real quick. This is what we call our boards area. This is kind of the nerve center of this store. This is where all your products get put together and whatnot. You got your fryers here where we cook your fries. Got a pressure fryer. These are pressure fryers. This is where we cook Chick-fil-A chicken for sandwiches, nuggets, and strips. And then also spicy chicken. Anything that's a breaded product. Now, our process is a little bit different than a lot of our competition. If you were at a Wendy's, Burger King, McDonald's, you would get a chicken product if you bought something that was breaded in a factory somewhere and partially cooked at that factory, and then they ship it frozen to the place where then they just put it in a fryer and let it finish cooking. Here it's a little bit different. We start with raw chicken, okay? At Chick-fil-A, they dip it in milk wash and bread it up. To be honest, if your mom or grandmother's ever done that at home, it's probably a very similar process to what they do. It's just here we do it on more of an industrial level than you would do at home. Any questions at this point about anything you see back here? Okay. One of the things we're real big about at Chick-fil-A is food safety, and one of the ways in which we do that is that when we handle raw chicken, we try to have areas where that's all we do, is handle raw chicken in that area. This is one of those areas. That breading table we just came from is another one. But we don't make salads or wraps or cut coleslaw or make fruit cups or anything like that here. All we do is what we call filleting chicken, which is we're breaking the tendons in the chicken so that when it cooks it lays flatter, and that just makes a better looking, more appetizing product. And so there again, you know, that's just one of those things. Do we have to do that in the process? No. But because it yields a better product, you know, just like squeezing the lemons, it's something we feel like adds value to the customer, and that's why we do it that way. Alright, we'll go off into our drive-thru area right now. You got everything from gloves and utensils to condiments of all different kinds. You got salad dressings, nugget sauces. And one of the things I'd like to point out is a lot of our products, we use name brands because one, we feel like that connects with the customer, but two, we feel like the quality is better. You know, our chocolate syrup is Hershey's, the cookies in your milkshakes are Oreo, our dressings and nugget sauces, they're made by a company called T. Marzetti. If you've ever been to the grocery store and you look through the dressing section, you'll find that one of the better quality dressings usually in that section is probably made by T. Marzetti. those products cost a little bit more money, but there again, you know, we feel like it shows up in, you know, the approval of our customers. Yeah, even the pineapple we use in something like carrot and raisin salad is dull. You know, I mean, that's how deeply committed we are to getting the best products out there. Bags of sugar, we'll go through anywhere from 6 to 10 bags of sugar a week, mainly in our lemonade and sweet tea. You know, and that's just the amount of sugar it takes, though, to keep us going. Our stores will do anywhere from, on the low end, in the freestanding environment, about $2 million in that ballpark, up to right now we've got stores doing about the $6 million range. So you can imagine what the environment is like in one of those $5 or $6 million stores. It's just non-stop all the time. So, all right. Any questions about anything I've seen? Anything else?
Really.
You just wondering what it is?
What's this thing for?
All right. This is a char-grilled chicken slicer. When you get a wrap or a salad or something like that, you'll notice the chicken slices are cut into nice little uniform pieces. What we do is we grill the chicken. I don't know if y'all saw the grill when we walked past it over there, but I didn't point that out. But there was a grill over there where we grill the chicken. You put it down there, and this arm is connected. They've got everything disassembled. They're getting ready to clean it. But and then they just slam it down, and the weight of it cuts everything into these nice little uniform pieces.
Cool.
You know, another way, you know, in which we're committed to quality and food safety. You know, we've got this here when we make salads and wraps. Even during those few minutes it takes us to make that, we're chilling the products in this table. So, you know, there again, I mean, you know, that adds a little bit of expense to the way we do things, but it's worth it in the end. Final area we're walking past, this is our dish sink, okay? It's not like at home where you've got, you know, 2 little dishes, and we also don't have we don't have dishwashers in our units, so we basically do what we call a wash, rinse, and then every dish gets sanitized in a sanitizing solution before it goes out. All right, well that pretty much concludes our tour. If nobody has any questions or anything, all right, well, we appreciate it, guys.
All right, thank you.
Oh, by the way, we'll go through about 2 stacks a day of buns this size.
Wow.
So,
How many's on each?
there are 30 per tray.
Okay.
And our stacks will usually be about 25 to 30 per stack. So, you know, we can go through, yeah, and the day that we feed y'all's camp, we're actually planning on going through about 4,500 buns a day. Yeah.
We were trying to figure that out earlier.
Well, we're...
Oh, they got the whole entire thing.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. All right, well,